Hello and welcome to this 3-minute primer on FHIR as a data standard. I'm Eric Kirkendall, Professor of Pediatrics and member in the Wake Forest Center for Biomedical Informatics and the Wake Forest Center for Healthcare Innovation. FHIR stands for Fast Health Interoperability Resources. Those of us in the informatics community have been hearing more and more about FHIR over the past several years, particularly since the passage of the 21st Century CARES Act. In those regulations, there was a mandate for healthcare software vendors to facilitate the implementation and support of the FHIR standard, to promote interoperability, and to allow for more free-flowing exchange of healthcare data and information across disparate technical systems. FHIR is the latest manifestation of the Health Level 7 standard. It's built upon modern web-based technologies and supports JSON, XML, and RDF for data representation. The R in FHIR stands for resources, which is FHIR's fundamental and modular data component. There are different resources for different basic types of healthcare data. The hl7.org website contains some very nice summaries and overviews for different audiences at the addresses shown on this slide and elsewhere. The FHIR standard is built into a framework as shown in the figure on the left. It begins with a basic framework at level 1 and builds up to more complex layers of 5 layers total. These represent more advanced representations, such as clinical reasoning concepts. The image on the right demonstrates the data format of a single resource representing a medication. Resources are broken down into different structural levels with increasing levels of data specificity, and they are assigned a maturity level so that developers understand which phase the resources are in, anything from draft status to in use or deprecated. The promise and potential of the FHIR standard is it'll make it easier and more efficient to connect and exchange data between existing technical systems, including novel custom developed software and proprietary EHR systems and other health IT products. Here at Wake Forest, we have several applications that have been developed at our institution which make use of FHIR, including the Whirl Inpatient Rounding app and the Empath platform. FHIR was originally created at the Boston Children's Department of Biomedical Informatics. Their website shows a catalog of custom-developed apps that serve as examples of the capabilities of FHIR. In addition, the HL7 workgroup has its own conference dedicated to FHIR. Increasingly, we are seeing FHIR-based challenges and hackathons taking place in many venues, including the American Medical Informatics Association's annual symposium. Companies from small startups to large corporations such as Microsoft, are embracing the FHIR standard and building tools to facilitate its use and dissemination. Large EHR vendors themselves have playground environments available for practical learning. In summary, FHIR is an emerging technology that promotes data interoperability in healthcare software. In recent years, it's gained a lot of traction and has a lot of promise and potential. If you have any interest in developing healthcare software, you should consider using the FHIR standard, but it's important to know the right situations in which it is most beneficial, such as when real-time information transfer between different but mature software systems is required. If you have any additional questions or would like to know more, please feel free to reach out to the Wake Forest CTSI for consultation. Thank you.